Hello.
Nope. Hello?
Hello.
There we go. Okay. We're good, I guess. I
I
don't
guess.
Hell yeah. I guess
know.
that's what I want to hear. Hey Tom, do you know offhand
Oh boy.
how to I'll just Google it. Don't know
Okay.
why I'm asking this
What?
question when I can just Google it. He doesn't need to
Ask
answer this.
Claude.
Yeah, ask Higgledy
Ask
Piggledy.
fucking yeah. Ask fucking
Wait,
Claude. What's
is
going on?
does Claude I didn't know Claude was a chat. I thought Claude was like Claude Code.
I
Oh, I
I,
guess
I have
Claude
no
Code.
idea.
Okay, there's
I
there's
know
different kinds of
I
Claude.
I
Okay.
have I have absolutely no
Yeah,
idea.
I don't know. I don't want any part of it.
I don't want any part of it.
Focker in law?
Oh yeah, baby. You don't know about this?
Oh wait, fucker-in-law. I did not expect that to be the what came after the oh wait. Yes, fucker-in-law with Ariana Grande, who I guess is meant to be in her 20s
Wait,
in
but
this
she's
film.
what? Who is she?
She plays Ben Stiller. She plays Ben Stiller's daughter-in-law. His son,
Yeah,
who is born in after the first movie, is getting
yeah,
married to Ariana Grande.
right. Well, wait, no, the son?
His son.
Oh, right, no, he was born in the third movie, his son.
No, they have a baby in the
No,
second film.
they
Yes,
do, but
they
it's
do.
not. They do, but it
Oh,
is
her
not.
sister's
It's
baby.
her sister's
That's
baby.
right.
Get your
That's
shit
right. I got
right,
a rubber
okay?
booby.
Yeah, get your shit right,
Wow,
okay?
sorry. Wow. So wait, his son is born in the third movie. So how old is this kid meant to be?
I don't know.
Or they're just children,
And they
little
didn't.
fuckers.
Did
I
they
didn't
not
watch them.
get the wife, or she's just
No,
not
she's
famous
in it.
enough? Oh, okay, okay, okay.
The wife in the
Oh, that
movie is his
sucks.
wife.
No, it isn't. No, she is not.
Wait, what? I thought he was married to the actress in that film.
No, he's married to the actress who was in Hey Dude and also Dodgeball. He is not married, and Zoolander. He is not married to his wife from Meet the Parents.
Who's I hate when you Google something now and it's like just put the Wikipedia at the top. Like the like
Yeah. Yeah, I
trying to
agree.
find the fucking Wikipedia. No, Blythe Danner. Oh no, that's
All
the
right.
No,
We're
grandmother.
just gonna start.
Terry Polo. Yeah, Terry Polo. She's
yeah.
reprising her role. She
I
looks just like
what? No, she does not.
what?
You gonna say she looks just like his wife, his
Yeah.
real wife? No,
Yeah.
she does not. No, she doesn't. No,
All
no.
right, we're good. We're good. All right, I'm going to stream.
I feel like that should be the cold opes.
Well, I didn't stream it, but
I mean, whatever. You're
I
recording
mean,
it.
I am
whatever.
recording it.
Whatever.
It's true. It is being recorded.
The what way it goes. The what way it goes.
Fuck.
What happened now?
Fuck.
This is
All right,
unbelievable.
we're streaming just so
This
everyone
is
is
so
aware.
funny.
Wait, fucker-in-law?
Wait,
And you are?
fucker-in-law? And you are?
Okay.
I fucked up.
What happened?
I, Tom, for some reason I can't figure out
Are
how
you
to
growing a
merge.
mullet?
Me?
No,
No,
my
Chris. What's with
no,
the
my
long hair
hair.
in the back? What's going on?
I've I've mentioned I've been growing my hair out. Remember,
Oh,
Brooke
okay.
said bad idea.
Brooke said bad idea.
But anyway, so I had all of these
He
exports.
should have just asked me from the start.
I had all of
Import
these
exports.
exports, Tom, right?
Yeah.
In my folder of
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
exports. And I'm like, well, I just got to get rid of all these duplicates. And then I also deleted the previously on. But but the other problem is for the previously on, Tom, I needed the live footage because
Oh
it didn't have it on the
no.
recording. And so I also don't have
Oh.
that. So I go to download it and it's going to take too long. So what I'm going to do
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
is I'm just going to load up the clip and do it from there.
A
Okay.
single mom who works two jobs, who loves her kids, who never stops.
What is going on?
All right, here we go.
I'm a survivor.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, yes.
What is happening here?
He's playing.
Previously on Unranked.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, you're just okay. I can't hear this.
Yeah, I realized. I am off to a bad start, fellas.
Oh God. Oh
Right.
my God.
Previously on Unranked.
We'll get to talk. Yes, I like him. But we'll tell
Oh,
him.
fuck, that's not it.
So.
My God.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Previously on Unranked.
Where's the other gentleman that you
streaming.
guys usually have here? who I
He's in
just can't
Florida.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he's on vacation. So
Yeah.
yeah. Tuna, which I'm
Yes,
sure
I like him.
we'll get to talk. Yes, I like him. But we'll tell him.
Here we are,
Man
the
alive.
420,
500.
520.
Forget it. Should we just not do it?
Tom,
Should we just not
Tom,
do
you're
it?
doing the intro. You're doing the intro, Tom.
Should we
You're
just not do the show?
I think
Tom,
I'm
you're doing.
equipped. You think I'm equipped to do this? Welcome to podcast to 528 of Unranked. Welcome to the. We're having it. It's a great start. It's everything's falling
I feel
apart.
like I feel I leave for 2 weeks. The whole thing's in
Yeah,
shambles.
yeah. Well, actually, it was you coming back. We would go
Right,
great,
right.
and it was like a
Or
shock
doing-
to the system.
Right, a
You're
shock
like,
to the system.
"Oh."
What is Tuna doing?
It's
Like,
Unranked
what is he doing?
528. I'm Tom Caswell, here with Christian Humes and Tuna Marinello.
Hi. How are you?
Do you want me to keep going, Chris, or like how far?
The other day, Tom,
Pass
I
on
really
that
wanted to
one.
play Walkabout Mini Golf with Alex.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I gotta bring the kid back.
so we're just going right into it.
Yeah, I gotta complain
Okay.
about this now after that
Okay.
debacle. After I just fucked everything. And I'm like, okay. We got Alex like, let me play at 10. I'm like, I can't play at 10. I can play at 10:30. Like, I need a little extra time. I gotta take the kiddo on a walk or whatever, right? So I get the kid in place. That takes like maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm like, okay, we can play now. And I go to I had a lid on my coffee and the cold foam was all stuck to the lid. So I took
Sure.
the lid off to stir it in because
Okay.
then I have a straw and I could drink while I play.
Yeah.
And when I go to put
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lid back on, I press down a little too hard and it just splits down the middle side of the cup. And my coffee just goes everywhere.
Wait, the cup splits in half?
This cut just
Oh my God.
splits like a vertical line because I just was so I got a shit cup.
Compressing
Shock
Yeah, I
to
got
the
a shit
system.
cup.
Shock to the system.
Shit cup.
And it was-
the classic shit.
This was like 90% full. So and it is
Oh
just
my God.
immediately everywhere.
Oh my.
And part of
I would've
part
been
of the
so
problem with
pissed.
this is the night before, Tom. The
Yeah.
night before, I was gonna go and I was gonna make hot chocolate. And I go over to the coffee maker and I have this like really nice chocolate powder. It's like real chocolate. It's not bullshit. It's not like your normal hot chocolate stuff. And I go to open it and I pick it up and there are bugs all
Oh my
over it.
God.
I got Coffeemites. This
Coffee
so-
mites.
Yeah, it's something that can happen. It more often probably happens to people that are getting like single origin coffee and stuff because we're getting it direct from the producers because like a lot of these places like the people that work for it's meant to be a lot more ethical because the coffee is a little bit more expensive, but the people
always gotta go back to the.
well, it's like a
ethics.
co-op. The people that make the coffee own it, so they're all making like so it is
Now they're giving you coffee mics.
yeah. So it's trade coffee. So it's a lot of it's single origin and sometimes you can get a thing called Coffeemites. I've avoided it forever. I haven't always done a specific step that's recommended, which is to put your coffee in the freezer for like 3 or 4 days because coffee mites
kill
are
the mites
teeny.
and then you will eat them later.
Yeah, well, it'll kill the eggs. Which, by the way, like flour has eggs in it. Like there's bug
Sure.
eggs in a lot of stuff.
Sure.
This was like an old bag. Like I hadn't finished this bag,
Why are you drinking old coffee?
And I put it like, I don't know. I must have meant to throw it out and it got put in the underneath cabinet. So like I started looking around. I'm like worried like about the coffee maker and the machine because then I'd have to take it all apart and like
Sure.
Yeah.
that stuff was
Recently did
okay.
that for mine.
That stuff was okay. The counter only had like a few of them on it. They were all like surrounding the chocolate, not in my actual current bag of coffee because that's in like a sealed container. But
Right.
the cabinet underneath where the old coffee bag was, where like the eggs must have hatched from, every single fucking, which like that cabinet, luckily a lot of the food in there is like stuff we very rarely like. It's annoying because it's expensive stuff. It's like, like your flours, your sugars, your like bag of salt, like a lot of recipe style things that don't perish quickly. Just it's everywhere. So we have to throw out like almost everything in that cabinet if we
God.
couldn't just if it wasn't like a sealed or unopened thing that you couldn't. And then I was like, so I was up all night. Like that took hours to like clean everything out to make sure there were no
Yeah.
because these
Wow.
dude, they're tiny. They're teeny, teeny, tiny. Like they're like a tenth of the size of an ant. They're really small, which is why
Huh.
like that's how they can get through sometimes because their eggs are even smaller. So like even though they wash all the beans and everything and they're roasted, like they're roasted in high heat, it still somehow gets through that process. And like if you have
It's like
coffee, they could.
astrophage.
Yeah, so they
you
hatched
go.
and then they just slowly. So that was my night before. So on the counter, I have all of this stuff that was laid out to dry from the night before.
Oh, and you just
So the
soaked
coffee
it
is
in
on
coffee.
everything, Tom.
Oh my
It's on
God.
everything. And the dishwasher, which is right below it, was cracked open for everything to dry. So it got all over the stuff in the dishwasher. And it also went
This is my
under the
nightmare.
dishwasher. So I had to unscrew the plate in front of the dishwasher. So I dealt that all night long. So then I'm like, I'm going to play this game. Alex and I haven't played it in a little bit. He's been away. I want to play. I want to
Mini
relax.
golf, by the way.
And
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
coffee goes it's on everything.
Never
And
gonna have an
luckily,
opportunity to play it again.
Alex hung in there. He waited for me, but
He
it did
hung
take
in
like
there.
it took me like almost 30
I'm a
minutes to clean this shit up.
Well, the thing is, I hadn't been in there for a while, so I was happy to just be in
Yeah,
The world.
you got to
the
visit.
world.
Have a little alone
Yeah,
time.
I got to visit.
We got
the world,
5
yeah.
rounds in. It was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Which
We,
speaking of walkabout
uh,
mini golf, it has been brought up. I think we need to organize a walkabout
boy.
mini golf community night. There are several
Yeah.
people who've recently seemingly got it as well, and we just had Kate. I think we gotta do that. We could do up to 8 players, I think, in the room, and we could just break off. We could break into teams, and as long as we're doing like simultaneous or race, the matches still won't take forever. So I think we should do something like that, like a team based or free for all walkabout mini golf.
I'm down. We can plan it. We've had ant issues, but that's
Oh, it's the new season.
Yeah.
so fucking
The new
nice.
season of aunts.
Yeah, I've luckily not had ants
Ants, God.
at least at this house we haven't had that yet.
Yeah.
You get a lot of spiders though.
We've seemingly managed to finally plug all the locations they were coming from, but there's still some struggles. Anyway, Pokemon?
Yeah, shall we
Yeah.
poke it?
I think so. After that,
Done.
Coffeemites
Nice.
528.
Real nightmare scenario.
That was good. Coffeemite. I like that.
They'll get to it one day.
528. I didn't have this up. Oh, right. The evolution of last week's Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Swoobat. It evolves from Woobat.
Swoobat.
It's got a heart nose. It's I believe this is what like fruit bats look like.
Sure.
Blue ears and fur with like a light blue tuft around its center. It's nice little like claw feet that are sort of twisted around and like vampire style bat wings.
Mm-hmm. So trivia,
Pretty cool.
Swoobat's evolutionary line has several similarities with Crowbats.
Yeah, no shit.
All of the members of both lines are based on bats and reach their respective final evolved form by friendship. That's the only trivia. Swoobat may be a combination of swoon or swoop and bat.
Swoon or swoop and bat.
Mm-hmm.
It may be.
May.
No guarantees.
Never any guarantees.
Never any guarantees.
Guarantees in Pokemon. Never any guarantees in Pokemon. It'd be nice if I could speak. But, you know.
Hey, could say the same for all of us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right. So this Pokemon, I think it's cute, but I do think it is just alt Zubat. Like this, if this
Mm-hmm.
exists today, if regional forms had existed in this game, this would have just been a regional
Sure.
form, right?
Mm.
Like that's what, and in fact, this could be part of the reason for regional forms. Like there were probably many times where they were like, oh, well, we've done that animal, but there should
Sure.
be other versions of it because they're pretty unique. And so it's
Mhm.
like they kind of just realized like, oh, let's make them regionals. Black and White 2, it shakes its tail vigorously when it emits ultrasonic waves strong enough to reduce concrete to rubble.
Mm.
I mean, it's interesting. Not really something you
all
see in the
right.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, no, I meant that fact. The Pokemon is fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon is fine at best. I am not about to try and convince anyone here that Swoobat deserves to be high on the list.
Okay.
I actually don't know, Tom. I don't remember. Where did you guys put?
I put Woobat. Let's see. I think I put it in like 20. 18 for Woobat, the previous evolution.
Oh, there
and
it is.
that was largely to do with the fact that with Woobat, the animal, the type of bat that this is based off of is really interesting.
It looks cool.
And so that was the thing that kicked it over the line. I think I liked the shiny last week as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't look. Oh, the shiny this week's ugly.
No, I don't like this week's shiny. No.
I will
don't
say
know.
though, we did
Ooh.
overlook like the fact that it is psychic type does make this a much more interesting Pokemon
Psychic.
I like
than-
the ending.
than Zoobs.
I think right. The end of this one is good. It's a dragon,
Yeah.
right?
This is
At
it.
the end.
No, this is it. This is it.
This is the
Am I
last.
thinking of somebody else?
Yeah,
I
you
think
must
it's
be.
someone else.
Oh.
Unless they did an evolution.
No,
eventually.
I think no.
No, because it would be tagged here. It would,
No,
it would
yeah,
say
no.
that.
It's not. I'm confusing it with one of the dragon.
With a good Pokemon.
Like I prefer this to Zubat and Golbat, but like, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it is just, but yeah, that their nose is like heart shaped.
I'd put this above those monkeys.
The monks?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Wow. Okay.
then it's
I
going
wouldn't put
higher.
it above Roggenrola.
Okay,
Rock and
so it's going
roll.
it's going even higher then.
It gets
Okay.
a really big bump for me, Tom, because of its typing. It being a psychic. Imagine getting a
Sure.
psychic typing like early in the game.
I would put it below Roggenrola too for sure. Yeah, 13 feels good.
You
Like if it weren't kind of like ugly, it would be maybe a little bit hot. Like it is. It's like a useful flying type. In fact, because of its typing, this is arguably probably the best flying type to get in this game, and not the bird.
Which is the word?
Right there, number 13.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Thomas,
Yep.
thoughts, comments?
No.
concerns?
That's. I like that a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I'm mostly based it on Woobat. I feel like it's definitely better than Woobat. Even though I really do like that design. And then I don't know. I kind of hate them. Like I have a real love-hate with the monkeys. Every time I see the monkeys, I'm like, man, they're ugly. Like they're like one of my least favorite designs in Pokemon. There's some real shit Pokemon designs. But when we got the facts about the monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I like the idea of the monkey a lot more
Sure.
than the actual.
I think that's a fair. Yeah, we'll take that.
All right, Tuna, tell us about Florida.
Yeah, so I went to Florida. Went to visit the in-laws in Delray Beach. They own a condo down there in one of the communities. The joke we kept saying was that pretty much it's beautiful down there. I mean, it really is really nice. It's basically gated community, shopping center, gated community, shopping center, gated community, shopping center down every road. Kid loved getting on the plane. We got one of those suitcases that had like that she could sit on. So she loved that.
Sure, and ride around and whatever.
Yeah, so she loved that. We got TSA pre-check, so we were able to get through pretty quick. And by the time we got so the plane ride was fine. By the time we got to Florida, it rained a little bit. She was able to go in the pool a whole bunch. I golfed with my father-in-law and did horribly.
Sure.
And
I was gonna ask.
I was able to read an entire book while we were there, which was really nice.
That is sick. What'd you read?
How to Solve Your Own Murder.
Okay. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I want to hear.
So it was a good book. Yeah, we went out to some good restaurants. I mean, look, we went to a pizza place. The pizza was pretty good. The crust though, like it was crispy, but it had no flavor. It really is a thing that like they just can't do it down there. Um, what else? Oh, Brittany and I went out to a really fancy restaurant one night, just the two of us. And the service was supposed to be really good, but I think because like we didn't look rich and we weren't wearing designer clothing, or Brittany didn't have a designer bag, or like we
Okay.
just kind of looked like two people just off the street. Like they kind of were serving other people and kind of forgot about
Sure.
us in the beginning. But the food was really good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't wearing like rouge colored pants or like white pants as the rich men do, and she wasn't wearing like a flat brimmed like hat that like all the women wear with like
Oh,
their,
God.
bullshit. So anyway, other than that though, good trip, good times. I mean, when you're in that little area, it's not bad. Not bad. So yeah,
So
Hell yeah.
when are you guys moving?
circa 2053.
Circuit.
So what
Very
I
good.
missed while I was gone,
Well, we had Cade on.
right, Cade?
He was great. It was a
Cade's
really fun
great.
episode. Yeah, it was gray. He's old now.
He sent me a screenshot. Someone commented on his video having come from Unranked.
Oh,
Cool.
Let me see if it had a name on it.
maybe that person doesn't
Andrew.
want to know.
Andrew.
Oh,
To go.
Andrew.
Andrew Hansel. So there you go. Thank you, Andrew.
Hell yeah.
Gonna watch Kate's video.
There it is.
What's been going on? I finally got around to been going through a backlog of things that I've had on my shelf. I finally got around to reading Shuna's Journey, which is
Who's Schooner?
Shuna with an A at the end. Shuna's Journey is a short story, visual comic, I guess, but it's mainly like single page images with a little bit of text. It is a Hayao Miyazaki book. It's very short. You can read it in like 10, 15 minutes. But it is the basis for a lot of, like, there's a lot of Princess Mononoke in it. There's a lot of Nausicaa in there as well. A lot of his early movies kind of all stem from this idea in this book. It is about the prince of a little village in a valley who wanders. He lives on the Far East. He's going all the way out west to get this grain because where he lives is like devoid of food. And then he wanders the world and finds
How's
out
the
a lot
animation?
of places. Well, the art is beautiful, and it's really interesting to look at. Obviously, like the character designs, and like Yakul is the name of his antelope creature in Princess Mononoke. Here, that creature is here, but Yakul is the race, right? Like they're called the Yakul, rather than it being the name of this single antelope. So that's in there. There's a lot of ideas from Nausicaa, like the valley. But instead of it being rich with, nature, it's devoid of it. Basically goes out west and discovers on his journey that a lot of the world doesn't have food, and what people are willing to do to get it. So it has a lot of original stuff, and I will say the kind of magical, mystical element that you discover at the end is the thing that it feels he hasn't really... Like, once I got to that point, I was like, oh, this feels like new, right? Even though that, like, I'm giving him a pass for having written this before all of these movies. But the kind of magical element of what is going on and all of this at the very end is really cool and something that we haven't seen in any of his films. So I thought that was
What's the name of this book?
Shuna's Journey. Shuna.
Hell yeah.
Shuna's Journey. So I read that. Played some games.
Yeah, what'd you play?
I played Pragmata.
Okay.
Oh, Tom, I can't wait.
That was
I got it.
Prague.
I got it pre-ordered.
That was Prague. $60 game, which is nice. The
Oh my God, the words
Yeah.
you just spoke.
Yeah,
Fuck.
$60 for this. It is currently my game of the year.
Wow.
As of now.
Wow, kicked
I-
Resident
Wow.
Evil out.
Yeah,
Kicked Crimson
I had-
Desert out.
Well, Crimson Desert
Crimson
wasn't.
Desert, I don't think.
Crimson Desert wasn't
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Requiem probably would have been if I had played more Screamer. I think there's and I do want to get to that. I think there's a chance that could have been up there as well. But no, I really liked Pragmata. I think the only kind of complaints I had with it, one, it doesn't have like a map in game. You just kind of have like it shows you like what portion of the map you're on, but it doesn't like show your specific placement on that map. It doesn't show like details, which when you're trying, there's like a lot of collectibles and like, oh, I have this ability now, let me go back to this previous level because now I can unlock this. I'm trying to find, you can't use a map to like find anything. You have to, you have a ping and you just and the areas are pretty small, so you kind of figure it out pretty quick.
I'm honestly very happy to play a more linear game.
Oh, it's so
That's-
satisfying.
That sounds sick.
In the same way in which a Resident Evil game is satisfying, like the kind of puzzle box and how the levels play out and the amount of encounters you have, like it just feels all really good. My only other complaint is the characters are quite one-dimensional. I think the story is solid and like I was quite moved and like I was invested by the end and the mystery of what's happened at this Luna base, right? Because it's happening on this Luna base, but the thing is that they've invented using ore that they found on the moon. They've made this 3D printing tech that can basically print anything. So one of the levels is like this 3D printed Times Square, right? That you're moving around and it's existing on the moon. So all of the biomes are very different and very unique and very cool. The thing you're coming for is the gameplay. The hybrid hacking shooting is endlessly fun, and like I've played almost. I mean, I'm close to 100%ing this game.
What?
Yeah. There's not much.
I'm
I've
really
played-
into this, Tom.
I've
You're
played
not
about
a 100%er though.
I know, but it just so
He
happens,
is when he really likes the game.
Wow.
it just became very manageable. You know, the levels had very few to
Got
go
it.
backtrack and get this
Did you-
collectible and that.
Did you
collectible.
platinum Absalom? Because you're probably
Very
close if
close.
you're. Yeah,
Very
you should do that
close.
because it actually wasn't. We did it before we actually did everything in the game. Like there was
Yeah,
still more
very
for us to
close.
do before. Like
Yeah,
it was
I'm-
surprising.
yeah.
You know what's funny? So I think since Tom has been talking to the camera more frequently now, not just like, I mean, for his job, he will look at the camera during this podcast. Like he keeps looking into it.
Okay,
I don't know if you've
let's all
noticed.
do that.
Yeah, I think it's great. I
Okay.
think we'll all just be.
Yeah, I won't
And it
see
looks
you.
like we're having eye contact.
I won't look at you. I won't.
I
yeah.
kind of wish I had one of those prompter video screens, Tom,
Yeah, they're
where
great.
you can put the camera in it and then you can see the.
I do have one. It's too bulky though. So
Oh,
it
do
is
you?
in
But
the
yeah, I'm
setup
like
right
every
now.
single I catch Tom like just like darting his eyes to the camera and then looking back. I don't know if you
Oh,
know
interesting.
you're doing it subconsciously, not consciously.
I try and put my video like right under the camera, but like Tom is
Mhm.
lower than Alex, so it's like if I,
Yeah.
like oh, there's Alex, there's Tom, there's Alex.
There he is.
I'll just
Um,
look.
I realized that
into your soul.
I realized that just after after you're done, Tom, I realized that my brain is like kind of fried right now, and I forgot a whole bunch of stuff that's happened. So go.
Amazing.
So
Okay.
please.
No, I mean I thoroughly enjoyed it. The hacking gunplay is really fun.
What was time to beat?
I mean, you could probably beat this. I'm at like 18 hours, and that is having played.
That's going for Hundo Pay.
That's like missing. Like I did a bunch of the training simulations, and the training simulations took some of the later ones got tough and like took like a half hour each. So I would say you can, if you want to just mainline the game, which is totally feasible. Like you're looking at like 12 hours.
Okay.
It's very, very manageable.
What have you been playing on?
PlayStation 5 Pro, which
Hell
Chris
yeah.
now has. And don't even, I said to you, I was like, don't even bother turning on the high frame rate mode because it runs like butter without it
Sick.
anyway.
Hell yeah.
The visual design of everything is cool. The enemies are really cool.
Pragmata. I guess I'm gonna have to get it, considering you think it's game of the year so far.
Game of the year so far, a lot of year left.
Lot of year
games
left.
It looks like a game, Tom, from another generation.
Yeah,
you know?
it is
Which
a
makes me
highly
very
polished,
excited.
It is a highly polished game that feels modern, but is leaning into a lot of things that we enjoy about games from days yore. Yeah, it's a new IP, so I'm
When they make games and not services.
right, exactly,
Dude. We said this. I said this today to somebody, or someone said this to me. They were like, they've actually removed a lot of the apps from their phone. And I was like, what are you talking about? They go, I can't do it anymore. The subscriptions, the bullshit,
Yeah.
the services,
same.
it's done. I'm so done. I'm so drained. I just feel like it's like it used to be better, right? You wanted to go rent a movie, you go rented a movie. Now it's like, well, I got to Google what streaming service it's on. If I don't have that streaming service, I'm shit out of luck. I can't watch this movie. It's just,
they ruined it.
And I feel like, they did.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I have one episode left on Paramount Plus, and then I gotta watch it over the air because I'm not renewing that. Yeah, because I always buy the year, so I had to wait for the year to come up.
Gotcha.
So it's still active. I think next week's episode I will still have it, but I don't.
Well, it's shitification. It's private. It's what the other thing. Oh, I don't know if you saw this, Chris, but Veritasium and Fern, those two YouTube channels. I don't know if you know Fern, but I watched that one too. Bought private equity.
Bought by private equity.
Yeah, so I'm nervous. As soon as private equity gets involved, it's all downhill.
Yeah.
It's all downhill.
So,
well, that's when they just make a new channel.
Yeah,
they're like, we're gonna come back and start all over.
Veritasium.
Yeah, they want to own their content. So
yeah, sucks. Anyway,
so game of the year so far. Hybrid,
game of the year so far as of April 16th,
all of the new. I will say the final area adds one additional kind of element to the hacking mechanic that I was kind of like, I don't need this. It's now making we're now reaching the point where it's becoming a little much trying to manage enemies, shoot, and hack at the same time with this added mechanic. And I felt like right up until that point, the pace and it changes and the additions they were adding to it felt still smooth, and then it just kind of like got a little too much at the end. But I think it's a really excellent first entry in a new franchise, and I'm especially based on where the game leaves off, like I am really curious as to what Pragmata 2 would look like.
It's also
I think
under 20 hours.
Yeah.
I'm
People play it
in.
and they'll finish it. It's really good. You'd both really like it.
Here's the thing for me, Tom, is I'm still playing Screamer, and I kind of don't want to start this until I finish that game because I do really like Screamer. So I'm trying to find the time to get through it, even though I do have Pragmata like pre-ordered, so it'll pre-download.
Loaded.
Yeah, if I get close enough, like if I like start to hit a wall on Screamer because I'm like, oh, I'm hitting a race and I'm doing time and time and time again, and I want to start Pragmata, maybe I'll go between them, but I gotta try and just sometimes it's hard to go back to a game, and I would like to finish that one. But I'm very excited about it. And the problem is now a lot of games that I really wanted to play are coming out at the same fucking time. So that Mouse PI for Hire, whatever, just came out, and that looks like it's really fun. I hear it actually gets a lot lot more interesting later in the game, and earlier it is like kind of basic and more.
I think
just
it's
the
longer than
style.
Pragmata, though. Which is,
So,
I hear it's a much longer game.
Luckily, like because that one is like somewhat mixed and not like all glowing. There are people that are like, oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get that later, get it on a discount or something. Maybe it'll come to basic Game Pass or whatever when my Game Pass expires in the next like 6 months as well. But Vampire Crawlers comes out next week. Flight Simulator 2 on the PlayStation VR is supposed to launch next week, I believe is the possible. It's supposed to be this month. It sounded like, and it's available in the beta. Like, so people that are in the beta are playing it, and everyone is saying like, "Oh my God, the VR is unbelievable in this game," and it doesn't sound like anyone's having any issues with it. It actually sounds like the game works great. So like I'm very excited to get a new VR experience, and like Flight Simulator VR is going to be fucking awesome. That is because it's actually like it's arguably better than having like the simulated like fucking yoke and like pedals. I mean, I guess pedals would be cool, but you'll just be able to interface with all the switches and shit. Like so all the different planes have all the different control board. It's very cool.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like it'll be like it'll actually be like you're flying
you're
it.
using
Yeah,
the VR controllers. Okay.
yeah. And I did read it. The VR is compatible with if you want to use one of those joysticks or pedal setups as well. I might, if I like it enough, I might get pedals. Like people for a long time have had to pay a ton of money to like get those giant sim rigs, for flight sims and stuff. And now being able to do it in VR, especially for the new game, just like right on the console, like that's sick. That's awesome. Very few people will do it, I imagine. I'm sure I'm in a small club of players that is excited about this.
Oh, for sure.
Listen, Alex, if it's sick, I don't know if they have co-op in Flight Sim. Do they?
What am I gonna do?
I have no idea.
Help you call out.
Yeah, get you in that second seat and co-pilot. Oh yeah, dude. We'll go take a flight. It'll be great.
Will Nathan Fielder it?
Oh, it'll be so sick. I really like if I had, what I really would do if I had like money to be like, oh, I don't have to, like, I would go get my pilot's license. Like if I had money, I would definitely get my pilot's license.
JFK Jr. So
I went in a Cessna once, and I thought it was going to be really scary being in one of those like tiny rattly planes, and it was so fucking cool. And I'm like not a car or plane or anything person. After that, I very much like become a plane person. Sorry, JFK.
I'm a plane person.
Well, JFK. We all know about JFK Jr. So
fuck.
Anyway, so if you were following me on Instagram while I was in Florida, you would know that I was reposting stuff that Britt posted. I will tell you just two things I want to go over. One, and this is going to sound crazy, but I had this is the best chicken Caesar wrap I've ever had in my life.
Okay, I saw that. It looked
fucking incredible.
Chicken Caesar wrap.
It did look good.
We had to wait 45 minutes to an hour to get it. Would I wait 45 minutes to an hour again? No. I would order ahead, and like if I lived there, I'd order it ahead and grab it. But it was worth that time that we waited. By the time we got it was incredible. Like they chopped the shit out of that thing, and it is a fucking incredible wrap. That's Vinny's in Boca. All right. Okay. Then we went on a coffee thing. We went around to different coffee places. Every place sucked except for this one coffee place in Kanto, and it was not even a place. It was a truck that shows up around Boca Raton. Okay. They tell you where they're going to be, and it's just a truck. It was the most almost. Well, there's one other place here in Long Island that I think is better, but this place had a sea salt Spanish latte that was unfucking believable.
Sea salt Spanish latte,
unfucking real. All right. Then when we got home,
did it have cinnamon?
No cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
So when we got home, I forgot to say that we bought my kid a bike, a big girl bike with training wheels, and it was the funniest thing because this bike cost like $300 something, and she got on it. She was so excited.
$300 for a kid's bike.
The thing is, like, I probably could have gone to Target to get like a cheaper one, but I don't know. There's like a bike store around the corner from us, so we went to the bike store, and she loved this bike. Anyway, so she was riding it, and she was doing really well, and then she fell, cried, and was like, that was it. So
no.
I was like, did we just buy like a $300 fucking paper? Like, what the fuck is going on?
And she hasn't gotten back on it since?
No, luckily she has.
Okay.
Luckily she's gotten back on it.
I was going to say, have you seen those ads for that bike, the like self-balancing one?
I've seen the self-balance bike.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
God,
did you not consider
$300.
it? Or is
No,
that
we didn't
really
consider
Did you not
expensive?
consider spending the
No, we didn't
$1,000
consider
on a
that bike. We just went with
self-balancing bike?
we went with the standard. We went with the standard two-wheeler
seems
with
cool.
the training wheels. It does seem cool, but I didn't think that she would be riding it that.
Well,
and
you got to
already,
learn how to balance. Like, are you learning
whatever.
how to
She
balance?
might be riding with she might be riding with training wheels for the next I don't know year or so. I don't really care. But she like wanted to get pads, so she has to now get. She wants to
Oh,
put
sick.
the helmet on.
Hell
the
yeah.
knee pads she has to put
She's gonna
on.
look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah, the elbow pads. This was hilarious. The other day she was like, I want to ride the bike. I'm like, all right. So I go get the helmet. I put the helmet on. I do the elbow pads, the knee pads, the wrist. She wanted to wear the wrist pads that
Sick.
came with it just
the
because.
wrist pads.
Yeah, she wanted to wear the wrist pads. I'm not kidding you because of how fidgety she was and how you got to get it through the loop and back. It took a long time for me to get all this shit on. She gets on the bike. She rides from the front door to the end of the walkway and turns around and goes, I'm done. So I was like, are you fucking joking me right now? I'm like, you're shitting me. And she was, and I didn't say that, but I was like, are you serious? And she goes, yeah, I'm done. I want to go inside. I'm like, fucking hey. So, take all this shit off.
That's a Steam Deck right there.
Well, I said that to you. I sent a picture
Yeah.
of her on her bike and being like, there goes the Steam Deck for a bit. So anyway.
Oh, that's so
Hey Tom,
funny.
look at this thing.
Yeah, look at
That
that.
is.
I mean,
thick.
it's an incredible
That
rack.
is thick.
Actually, Britt and I split it. That's how
There was a clip of this being made on a different Instagram, and the guy, Tom, it looked like Chipotle, the guy doing the rapping. It looked like, the
wow.
Chipotle
yes, the
wizards.
rapping is insane. The rapping is insane. The
Getting
way they
all
get
of
all
this
shit in there.
So this
it's
is just a
crazy.
chicken Caesar.
Yeah, they have tons of other ones, but
That
we
does
went with
look good,
chicken,
dude.
We went with chicken Caesar just because it's the.
I mean, chicken Caesar wrap
it's
is
like the
great.
famous one.
That's
No, dude, it
crazy.
was
After you
incredible.
talked about it, I was like, I remember
Incredible.
seeing a picture. I was like, but I want to look at this again. And then, when
I
I
have
saw
to
that,
say,
I
it was
fuck.
incredible. If I lived in the area, I would not wait an hour to get it every weekend, but you can order ahead. So if you live in the area, I'm
Yeah.
assuming you just
Yeah.
you order at 11, you go pick it up at 11:30, 11:45 or something.
We had the best Thai food today, in fact, and we went there the other day because it was so we got a new cat today. After Brooke
Looks
tried
very
to
similar to the old cat.
she looks very similar.
Yes.
Almost
these
exactly the same.
she's white.
Yeah,
She's
different
like
color,
a white
different
and gray
color.
cat. We wanted to get a similar. We wanted to get a similar cat. We weren't necessarily going for the same breed. It just so happened that was what could
Sure.
be rescued. And so
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that they're there?
this cat is an abuse, a survivor. Yeah, we don't necessarily know what happened, but we know that it has experienced some abuse. These cats go for like thousands of dollars. Otherwise, Brooke was trying to convince me like a month ago when she was starting to think about it, like wanting to get one, and she was like, how would you feel about spending $2,000 on a cat? And I was like, absolutely not. I was just like, it's not happening. Like, it's that or it's this thing we want to do in the house. Like we want to get a pergola for the roof. Like,
Yeah.
pick your poison. And so I was like, absolutely not. And then she just found this one on a vet in the air, kind of near us. And
A vet?
it was
Is that the name of the person who you got it from?
Oh, nice.
No, Lauren was the person who helped us. Thank you very much, Lauren. You were great. The cat's
She's a
name is
listener, long-time
Oblina, from
It might
from
You never
from
know.
Our Real Monsters.
So the other night we were playing Lego Party. I don't mean to like say something about someone who isn't here, but and you are. So when she said it was Oblina, and I was like, "Oh, Our Real Monsters," Brooke went, Real Monsters."
Oh, sure.
Why did she? I don't remember doing that, but that's funny.
Yeah, Real Monsters. Yeah,
Yeah. So
Crumb and what was the other one? Icarus.
Icarus.
Icarus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
So will you be rounding out the trio, or
No.
No.
Well, get a lizard or something. I don't know. But yeah. So instead of paying $2,000, she was only $200 with the chip and the new having her. She was spayed and everything. So
what's the chip?
It's like the identification chip.
You get chips. Zuko has one too. So if they go to a vet, they'll scan it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
Oh, is it location? Can you find them? Or?
No, but you can put like ours has like my information on it.
Yes, it has our information.
So it's like chip. Jason. It's like Jason Bourne.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah,
just like that.
Like kind of.
Okay. But anyway, the point of the story was that we had.
Yeah, get to the goddamn point.
We went. We went to. Well, you're the one that keeps fucking interrupting me, being almost like the Matt Damon film. So the point was not the cat. The point was the other night we had to like meet the cat and meet them first, and then we could pick up. So the other night we went.
Did they do a background check on you? They made sure you were okay.
Just making sure that we know like what is up, and that we're good people, I guess. I don't know. So we went during the other day. It happened to be on our anniversary, and we decided, let's like have a nice lunch in the area, and we went to this Thai place, and it was fucking banging. Best pad Thai I've ever had, best curry puffs I've ever had. And I really fucking like Thai food. And then today I'm kind of fishing after work. I was like, so we should probably leave kind of early because it'll be rush hour. So like we should probably leave right after work, and we're not going to want to cook when we get back, just like, and then she was like, oh, we're getting that Thai food. And I was like, great.
Hell
awesome,
yeah.
Done.
Hell yeah.
And then I switched it up. I had a pineapple chicken fried rice, and it was fucking phenomenal.
There's
fucking
a soup.
So good.
There's a soup.
Tom Kha?
No, there's a soup that some Thai places have and some don't. And it is unbelievable if you get your hands on it.
What's
it's
it called?
not. I gotta get Brett.
There's a bunch of it's all like Tom Kha, Tom Ha.
No,
it's
not
a bunch
that
of
one.
different things.
No.
Okay, well there you go.
No. Let me look if I could see.
Okay.
Tom.
Yeah.
Alex started telling me something the other day, and I was like, you gotta.
What?
I was like, you gotta wait till the podcast for this. Well,
what was I?
The other day when we played Walkabout mini golf, something else happened with your kid.
Something else happened?
Yeah, she came and asked you a question.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
So interestingly enough, so the morning after we all played Lego Party, she just looked at me like out of nowhere and just went, "Can we get a puppy?" And I was like, she goes, "Please, can we get a puppy? Can we get a puppy? Can we get a puppy?" And I was like, "I ask mommy when she gets home." So then she did ask mommy when she got home.
Yeah.
And her immediate response, like she didn't want to be like,
I was waiting for this update.
It's not really that big of an update. It's more of like, it was more of like, oh, we'll talk about it.
Sure, that's
right?
smart.
And she goes,
that's smart.
But what's funny is my kid was like, well, let's go tomorrow. Let's go right? Like, let's go tomorrow. Come on. And then she then asked the next day, but she didn't ask today. Today she had a weird day today. She's not feeling it. She's cranky all fucking day. But
get her out on that bike, go for a ride.
Not feeling it today. I don't know. I think she was all out of sorts. She like woke up late. She like slept for a kid. She slept in.
Sure.
My mom was the one who took her to school. Usually I'm the one who takes her to school because I had to go to the city today. At school, she like got like the wrong like white like little whiteboard that everyone was writing on, and hers was like a little bit smaller than some other kids, so she flipped the shit. And then the school told them that they couldn't play outside after school anymore because there's younger kids at that school, so they were sleeping, they were taking naps, so she got all fucking pissed about that. And then what else happened? She got home and she spilled her sprinkles from her ice cream, and that fucking pissed her off.
She's your daughter.
Yeah. And then she was playing in the shower, and she was like, "Daddy, can you come watch me?" And I was so
just a tiny version of Alex.
Yeah. And like I didn't get in there fast enough, so she was like, "Come on." I was like, and then we were reading Peppa Pig, and she kept asking so many questions, and I was just like, "Just stop. We're reading the book. Okay, sit there and shut up. We're not asking any more questions. You're gonna sit there. No more questions. It's 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm fucking. And this is what I said to Britt. I'm like, I can't go to the city. This is what happens. I come home from the city and I'm fucking just pissed off. It's the fucking commute. You can't do it. Fucking, I don't know how people do it every day. It's the worst fucking thing.
So funny.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah. So there you
It's
go.
amazing. You can't take that
Well,
double R. You
that's
can't just take the
brilliant.
train.
After we just,
I can take. That's what I took.
Oh, okay. I thought you were driving to the city before. Now you're driving.
No, they were paying for parking. Now they're not anymore. So I took the LARR. I'm not Penn Station. You don't know what beast of people you like. What version of people you're gonna get in there.
What beast of?
Yeah,
Then
no,
you get in the
he's not
subway.
wrong.
You get in the subway, and there's like people who are subway experts and people who like, "Boo, I've never taken a subway before.
They don't know nothing.
I don't know what's going on."
Yeah.
It's like
I don't know how to do anything.
I don't know what to do. Oh my god! The doors are opening. Oh, which one are we going? And then and then or you get the people that like the people that don't like right. They come in the subway. They don't fucking move. It's like, dude, there's plenty of room. I've definitely complained about this before, but like. It just everything annoyed me, and then of course the subway is like it's a fucking hot week up here.
Yeah.
So
it's
the air
you're cooking.
the air conditioner wasn't, and then I had to walk from. I was just like, this is all, and then today I was like, what am I going to get for lunch? I don't really want to, and it's like $20 later for a fucking salad because you're in fucking New York City and the financial
dude, it's
fucking
everything.
district.
Everything everywhere is
just
expensive now.
It's unbelievable.
It's gonna
I'm
go
so
up too.
fucking pissed off.
Like we haven't even seen.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
just, and that was the other thing. I hadn't ridden the Long Island Railroad in a while, so the ticket price went up, and I was like,
Yep.
$30. Are you fucking round trip $30 to go to the city? Fuck off, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is insane. And then $3 each way
Is
for
that
the
cheaper
goddamn
than
subway.
parking?
Actually, no. I think parking would be 40. Well, no, it is cheaper, but not that much cheaper. Parking would be 45.
Plus
and I
gas.
get to leave and get there when I want.
Sure.
That's true. And a toll. I have to pay the
And
midtown.
gases are expensive now, so
Yeah, gas is going up.
Yeah.
It's funny. It started creeping down, but today I was like, oh, it's
No,
up again.
tick right back up. Yeah, that's not happening. Get out of here. That's fuck off.
It
So
could be.
everything was just like, yeah. So it was Peppa Pig time, and I was like, it's Peppa Pig. She's riding the train. It's the train ride.
She's
That's
paying
the book.
$30 to and fro.
Well, because she was asking, because you know what it is. The other thing was like on the train ride in the book, they were ticking off things in the boxes for things they saw. One was a boat, one was a tunnel, and then one was a signal box. And she was like, "What's a signal box?" And I'm like, "It's the box that tells the train where to go." I'm like, I said this before, like trying to explain. Like the other day, she asked me
Anything.
what a mirror was. And I was like, a mirror.
Hell
like,
yeah.
wax-
She's
Hell
like,
yeah.
I got him. She's like, I got him. I stumped him.
She's like, well, what's a mirror? And I'm like, well, a mirror reflects. And as soon as I said that word, I was like, fuck. Because then she goes, well, what's reflects? And I was like, it looks back at you. She goes, it's looking.
looks
It's
back at you.
It's looking at me. No, it's not looking at you. You're looking at you.
You're like, I guess I don't fucking know how they work,
Yeah,
okay?
I was like, it's
That's
just-
life. You're just
you
not
look
gonna
like-
know.
Yeah, I was like, no, you're looking at you. The mirror just looks like you.
The mirror just looks like you, like us, like fucking.
This is why you gotta just mess with her world a little,
So
make her
funny.
weird, Alex, and just be like,
Yeah,
oh well, that's the other me. He lives in
Right.
that world. Like,
Right.
be like, we don't. You shouldn't talk.
Oh, this was
to
the other
them.
thing that
Like-
happened. So when I was
just get weird about
when
it.
I was in the city, we set the alarm in the house before we left for the day. My mother-in-law, who hasn't been to this house in a while, didn't realize that I had set the alarm and didn't remember the code. So when she opened the door, the alarm went off. They couldn't get the alarm system couldn't get in touch with me, couldn't get in touch with Brett, so they sent the police. So she thought the police were coming to, like, she flipped out because she thought she was getting arrested. Like, my kid thought she was getting arrested. She was like, the police are coming for me. Like,
Oh my
my
God.
mother-in-law's calling my mom to ask. The police are it's like such a shit show. It's like just
was there a pet when you were in Florida?
they went next door to a woman who had two
Mm.
dogs.
Oh, there you go.
I'll tell you what, I got a lot of it. Like I said, I read a whole book. I got a lot of time to myself. It was very
Yeah.
nice. I think she got the idea for a pet because we also went to this like zoo place and she held a bunny. And she
Sure.
loved that, you know? And then my mother-in-law was like, "Why don't you get a bunny?" I'm like, are you,
Bunnies are
what the
lame
fuck are
fucking
you talking
pets.
about? I'm not getting a goddamn bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How about a turtle?
There's
No.
rabbit shit everywhere.
Yeah, you could
I'm
just
not-
like literally. I was saying it, Tom. Well, first of all, this is just retroactively. Should have played that earlier, but
Yeah,
I was saying, Alex, like you
Got me going.
could get because your yard is fenced in, you could get one of these, RFID
I
doggy
know.
doors.
I know,
and
but listen, what
just
I really want.
you could rescue a dog that's housebroken because then you don't
Okay,
need to do
no,
that.
but this is this is where I'm starting to feel how my mother felt
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I asked for a dog relentlessly,
Yeah,
and she kept
course.
saying no, because I know what's going to happen with this fucking dog. I'm going to be the one who takes care of this fucking
Yeah.
dog.
Of course.
So, and I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to potty train a dog. I don't want to
Sure.
do any of this dog shit. I basically want a dog that is a cat is what I would
Yes.
rather have. I would rather have a dog that's a cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Cat dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get one of those Savannah cats. They're like $5,000, but you could get the Savannah cat, and then that's
I'm
like a
spending-
dog that's a cat, but it's a cat
There
that's like a
goes the
dog.
Steam Deck.
Yeah, there goes all the Steam decks. There goes the Steam machine.
Between the
There goes
beach-
the Steam machine.
Yeah, between the beach club that we bought into, that we're part of now this summer, and the camp that this kid's going to,
The beach
forget
club.
it. Yeah, we purchased rented.
cabana.
I don't know. We got a cabana for the summer at this beach club down in Atlantic. Is it Atlantic Beach? I don't know. No, it can't be Atlantic Beach. Whatever.
What beach did I used to go to? Lido Beach.
Lido
like
Beach.
it's like
Lido Beach is good. Marvel is there.
It's like
Marvel.
a little. What? It's a cabana. Oh, just like a.
Yeah,
You can
It's
look
like
it
a
up
wood
later.
hut.
It's called
like a wood
Catalina.
hut.
It's called Catalina Beach Club. Goodfellas filmed there. It has a pool. It has like a restaurant, and like the Cabana Boys. Like if you call them in the morning, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell
They'll
you. what's
drain
funny.
you in the middle of the night.
Yeah, if you call them in the morning, they go put all your shit on the beach. So when you get there,
That's pretty rad.
Ready to go.
however, I am technically not a member. So anytime I want, because Brittany and my kid are members, because you're only
Got
allowed
it.
2 members. But
it.
anytime I want to go,
why
I gotta
is
pay.
why is the kid the member? Oh, because
Because
she's
they
gonna
count.
go.
She counts as a person. She's gonna go.
Yeah.
She's only.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's
So
ridiculous.
wait, you have to pay extra?
for me to
if
go.
you-
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting
is
six.
funny.
You're getting screwed.
And then you got to
situations
tip these
Sunday.
fuckers,
Which
at
is
the end of the
interesting
year, and you
because-
got to pay for parking. So forget it. You know,
I'm-
it's just ridiculous.
That is interesting, and that sucks for you. We should move on. News.
Yeah, please.
You guys haven't played anything else?
Yeah,
No,
I've been
no
playing
way.
Screamer. I've got Sol Sesto downloaded. I didn't start it. I want to buy Replace, but it is like number 5 in the queue,
Sure,
right?
sure.
Like
Yeah,
Pragmata
yeah.
is above it. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't mention Gambonanza comes out the weekend. So it's Pragmata just came out, and then Vampire Crawlers is next week, and the Flight Sim
Mouse PI
update,
came out.
and then on the 30th, Soros fucking comes out.
Soros, yep.
So I
Yep,
got to be
yep.
able to beat Soros, and then Gambonanza, which is the Balatro, but it's chess, and that
Right.
game is
Right.
unbelievable. And then at the end of May, it is 007. So
Right.
my goal is probably to play all of those games until 007. So that's probably what I will be playing.
Did I
for the
play?
next
Did I
several
play
weeks.
anything? No.
Okay.
No, I did not play anything.
There we go.
Sorry.
News. All right, this week. So we got a couple of bits of news. First thing, Bloodborne is getting a movie.
Oh yeah, I read
It's
that.
getting an animated movie. This is going to be between Sony, and it's going to be in partnership with the content creator Jacksepticeye, who's a popular content creator and a big fan of Bloodborne, apparently. And apparently it's going to be R-rated, animated, and apparently be very true to the spirit of the game. I think this has a real chance to be good. Sony Animation has been killing it recently, and video game movies have, for the most part, been of a higher quality. So I think the standard here is pretty good. So, yeah, Bloodborne film.
Oh yeah.
More rumors about the next God of War. I don't think we've talked about this, but
Maybe not.
so the previous rumor is that the Cory Barlog game, right? So Cory Barlog was the director on the first God of War reboot in 2018, and he's been working on something since. Apparently, the rumor up until this point was that it was going to focus on Faye, who is the is the wife of Kratos, who is they're putting their
played by
ashes
what's
away.
her name?
Deborah Ann Wall.
Yes.
From True
Daredevil.
Blood and Daredevil. Yeah, in Ragnarok, and
I think, was she in Critical Role? She was definitely on one of those like
yes,
actual play.
she's a huge D&D player.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and has been in all of those.
I didn't
things.
watch it, so I don't know which one it was.
So the new rumor is that it's going to be around her, but also that it's going to jump between different.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, there you
Sick.
Yeah.
She gonna
but
fight Jesus?
Yeah, what I was going to say.
So it says it will also explore
Alex is
several
really amused by
mythologies,
that idea.
such as
Well, because I think it's ridiculous. You should get him in there.
who
Yeah.
the Rome.
No, Jesus.
Get Jesus in there. There is that Jesus game that just came out.
That's true. The Jesus game did just come out. Jesus and all the apostles. You know, you got to take down all the apostles, and then Jesus.
You got to take them down.
Yeah, they're all all the bad guys.
Does Judas help you then? I guess.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. What if you are Judas? It's the code name you go by. It's your alias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can be
And
Punctious.
then the first boss fight, you think you won, but then he comes back 3 days later. You have to fight him again.
The types of mythologies that are being floated around are interesting. So we've got Mayan and Chinese mythologies being floated as some of the examples. So I don't think it's going for like the more obvious and the more explored ones, which is really cool. The other half of this rumor is that we're meant to be hearing about this soon. In fact, kind of around the time these rumors were happening, there was a rumor that we would get a state of play today, and that did not happen. We did get the Metro 2039 reveal, so there's going to be another Metro game coming out this fall. That reveal happened.
Yeah, that's not as interesting as watching like Quetzalcoatl in the next God of War. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, so we shall see. We shall see what ends up coming of this. But it sounds like we're going to hear about it very soon. Cool. Good news, potentially, for Xbox. This continues the whole thing that they're going to relook at Game Pass. And they just think that like everything's just too expensive and they need to make things cheaper. So the rumor is that they're planning to do a Game Pass subscription that is just Xbox titles, like Xbox Studios titles.
Yeah, who saw that coming?
So you don't have any of the third-party stuff in there. Honestly, that's the Game Pass subscription I'd be interested in paying.
No, I know that's what I'm like. That always seemed kind of like the point.
Yeah. So,
but if they're not going to put stuff like Call of Duty in there, which isn't really going to bother me, but it will bother other people, it is going to kill it.
Supposedly, the other part of this rumor is that they're thinking about not doing Call of Duty on any of the Game Pass tiers going forward. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that does end up happening. Yeah. So there you go. That's some news.
Crazy. We do have our tribal council update. What an episode of Survivor.
All right.
What so
you watched it. Let me tell you something. That was one of the best episodes of Survivor I've seen in a long time. I would say that like that
The
kind
boot
of
was a
proves
dream come true for me.
the boot was also a dream come true for me. I was like, I didn't
I
have.
was
She
really
was on my
worried it wasn't
team.
going to happen. I was
Chrissy was
really
on my
worried.
team, but she was benched. So great. And coach, see you later. Devon's like it's this kind of shit that I want to see. I don't want to
Yeah.
see Zach Brown band or whatever the fuck his name is,
Mr. Beast is
spearfishing,
coming. He's
Mr.
coming.
Beast coming. I don't want the Billie
Jimmy
Eilish
Fallon.
boomerang, by whatever the Biden idol. Like I
The
don't want
Biden
to see.
idol.
The Biden idol.
Like I don't want to see any of this. Like this is like leave it to the like they will make good TV. They will. Like they just will. Like come on.
Yeah.
So I thought it was great. The Devon's move was fantastic. I mean
Yes.
that's what you want to see on a fucking show. And I think I got to be honest. Probst got to go. That's what I think. I just do. I think he's got to go.
Yeah.
I think he's a little too. I think he's looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah, I think he's too involved.
I think he's too involved.
That being said, I
he's
do
too
think the
involved.
casting has been the biggest problem since the new era. Is
But I
like
think he has
actually
a
the
hand
biggest
in it.
problem. Well, no, they got a new casting guy. It's the guy who does Big Brother. He started in the new era.
Yeah, but I think that isn't.
I'm sure he probably has,
Probst's
but
directive,
there is
like-
something interesting, Alex, about the fact that there is a new casting guy for the new era, and the casting in the new era does feel very different than the old casting. So, I wouldn't just put that on Probst. I'd put it on.
I'm putting it on. No, I'm putting it on. Probst.
I'm just saying I'd put it on the person who did, does the casting. That being said,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
have been
that being
some
s-
great people casted, but it's like the balance of power between like interesting people each season and
You're not going to
uninteresting
call.
people is
You're not going
always-
to call him out for saying casted the way you do for me.
I mean,
I thought I said casting.
No, you said casted. Thomas?
I mean, look.
I'm pretty
I've
sure it's
lost, man.
actually
I've
accepted in
lost.
the English language at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Yep.
Look, I don't care if it is or not. I'm just saying the fucking cast Nazi over here, like is like like it didn't jump down your throat after that.
Well, I can't do it every time.
No, you
Yeah.
have to. You have to. 'Cause
Yeah.
You did it. You did
You
it
have
twice.
to.
You did it twice to me.
It's just what happens at a certain point, You
Yeah,
just
it just
start.
happens.
If you're gonna speak the living language, Tom, sometimes it's gonna change.
Bet.
So yeah, the points have changed. The points have
they've
changed. There are no
They've
more
changed quite a
drafts.
bit. I'm really fucking. I can't believe this.
Well, look, it's actually not that bad because right
No, I'm
now
not that
between
far
first
off.
and 10th, there's
Not
only 25 points.
Yeah, it's very
First
very
and fifth,
doable.
it's 6 points. There's a 6-point gap between Tom in fifth place and first
No,
place
it's
Alex Sherman.
Yeah, it's very doable. It's I wouldn't feel like I think I'm 12 behind first place. I feel pretty good still.
So the current spread is in first with Alex Sherman, followed by Calvin in second. At the set, by the way, same score. So I don't know if we have a 1-2, if we have a tie game at the end of this, and it just determines this person has, I'm gonna send the thing to both people. Like, don't be ridiculous. Third is Noah Guntropes. Fourth is my friend Aileen, who just put her full name for some reason as her
boy.
team name.
Oh boy.
Tom is in fifth, followed by Slater in sixth. Seventh, we have Tuna's, Boston Robbed. I'm right behind you now. Eighth, Blindsiders. I was in like last or second to last most of this game. Touchy's in ninth, followed by Ants Move, and then Steve, and then Uncle Jay's. So, I mean, you guys are seventh and fifth. So,
Yep.
it's pretty good. That was such a good episode. As long as Mr.
Yeah.
Beast is only in it for the auction, then like fine.
You can take it,
But
right?
don't you dare do anything like they did.
No, you cannot. Did the guy?
I hope those rumors that they have been re-editing the episode because
The
of the
guy
reaction of
is
Zach
so.
Brown is
Because
true.
here's the thing with the
Tiffany's
Zach
been
Brown
on
thing.
it more.
Tiffany's good.
Well, she's
Tiffany's
on
been
Mook, she's
in the
still
show
making it.
more.
Yeah.
They've been featuring her more now.
Well, because now
it's
she's
been
you know,
real
also
solid.
more relevant to the main.
Yeah, but they
Story.
also singled her, a bunch of alum, I guess I'll call them, previous contestants singled out that she wasn't being featured that often.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and she is good. So, maybe
yeah.
don't spend 30 minutes with fucking Zach Brown.
Oh, dude, I mean that shit's nuts.
It's unbelievable.
That shit's nuts. In fact, like right now, there are two alliances that like it's so hard for me because they both have some of my absolute favorite people. So like I'm in a spot right now where like almost anyone not everyone,
Yeah.
but almost everyone, the majority of people could win, and I would be happy with all of those.
Yes,
Like,
most of the
You know
picks
what?
that are left, I'm happy
I
with.
will say it pissed. No, okay, it didn't piss me off, but I think during the episode when they were talking about people in the middle, I didn't
No,
necessarily
they're not in the
agree.
middle.
I know.
No.
I know. I never
Yeah.
understood that. I'm like, no, there's 3 alliances. There's the Trust and Valor Alliance, or the
Yeah.
Honesty and
Trust and
Integrity, whatever the
Valor.
fuss it is.
Yeah.
There's the Suri Alliance, and
yeah.
there's the Aubrey Alliance, right? There's
Mhm,
a couple groups of 3, and
mhm.
then there's people that are kind of floating between. Like Ozzy
Yeah.
is in Ozzy, Sri, Rizzo right now are in. They have an
They're in a
unbelievable
great
amount
position.
of power.
Yeah.
They
They're in a great
are.
position.
Yeah, I've
crushing
got
it.
them. I mean, my game, right?
Yeah.
Relies on them.
The people
Yeah,
only
same.
say middle people because, like, it. I think it helps when you're trying to pit people against each other and be
Yes.
like, oh, the people in the middle. But no, they're. It's such a much more interesting game that the Truth and Valor Alliance has been dealt a blow. As Siri said, like, it was so fucking funny when, and I love Ozzy. If you won, I wouldn't be mad at it. But it was really funny when he was like, I think Suri would want to vote Devons and Aubrey, and then Suri comes back and she's like, no, it has to be Coach and Chrissy for this reason. And he's like, you're right. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I mean, it was like
He's
unbelievable.
Thank God
He
she
did
came
have
back.
a good strategy move though earlier in the episode, and I thought he picked a good partner as well for the challenge.
Yes.
So I thought for a little bit in the episode, I was like, "Oh, Ozzy's playing smarter than he usually plays." And then
Yes,
that
he
happened,
is.
Tom. And to me, that whole time, I was like, maybe he's right. But the second Chrissy said Rizzo's name, I go, "Oh, when Sari hears that Rizzo's name was said." That's it. It's over.
done.
There's
It's
nothing
over.
Chrissy can say at that point to stop that train.
Yeah.
That is like you don't put Cerise's name on her alliance's
Also,
name.
I thought her like little challenge, like I thought all of that was really smart. I thought the double elimination was good. I thought like, oh, you can win back your ability to like vote. I thought that
I
was
love
all
when
good.
Chrissy
And, she's great.
told Coach like, "Shut up! Don't do anything. Don't do
No
your haikus.
haikus.
Don't
No
do any of
singing."
your ridiculousness."
And then he was like, "Fine, I'm gonna sit in my hammock and
exactly.
I'm gonna do it here." Do you think that Devon's
I think Devon's would have went home if
You
it
think he
wasn't
would've
for
gone
him
home?
finding.
Yes.
Yeah, they all scrambled.
Yes, that's what that scramble was.
They did
Actually,
scramble,
I don't
yeah.
know.
They did
I don't know,
scramble.
Alex. It's possible. It's
Okay,
possible
fine. I guess
because
it's
because there were a lot of people that lied that were like, no, I'm
Right.
and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's possible that the
This is the
scramble
thing,
started
is
because
you
of the
can't
people that
play
weren't
this
in on
game.
the real
You
plan.
can't really play this game without lying. Like it's ridiculous.
No,
That's
I mean,
what- that's
Coach was
why-
literally
that's-
lying multiple times,
No,
joking
Coach
like they're
lied.
snakes. I'm like, what are
Such a
you fucking
two-faced.
talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this is why I said I was texting Tom during the episode because we're in the same time zone. But like, Coach pisses me off, and in the same token, Joe pisses me off.
Yeah,
like Joe with
Joe
this
can
like
be real fucking
righteous,
annoying.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
like righteous holier
I'm really
than
disappointed
thou.
by Joe because
Like, get
last
outta
season
here.
he was like, I'm going to play the most honest game because of Ava, because she was like, I can't tell when
Right.
people are lying and I always tell the
Yeah.
truth. And I was like,
Right.
I kept thinking like, man, this guy's so fucking good at challenges. Like he's so entertaining to watch on the challenges. If only
Yeah.
he was able to play a different game. And so when he was coming back for 50, I'm like, this is his chance to show us that he can play the game of
Well, he's-
Survivor.
well, yeah.
He cannot.
Yeah.
He cannot play the game of Survivor. He can
No,
only
he's-
play the
yeah.
challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he
Disappointing.
I said to
I was
Brooke,
getting so pissed when him and Tiffany were starting to win.
Dude,
that
I was
challenge.
having, I was
like,
so
"Fuck."
mad. I was so mad.
I was like, come
Well,
on, Devins.
it was
It was
funny
good. It was good
because
for
when
Tip,
they-
but
when
Yeah.
they were having their meal or whatever, and they were having that conversation, and Joe was like, I think I'd really like to play with Tiff. Brooke turns to me and she goes, see, he's not annoying here. And I said, I think the problem with Joe is he kind of reflects back. It depends on who he's partnered with.
yeah.
Like he isn't like a coach like character all the time, but when he's got his wagon hitched to a coach or wagon hitched to a Jonathan, like just his worst tendencies come out. So hopefully now that he's coach is out and he's kind of all right, he needs to now he isn't safe in this bubble with these people. Like he's got to I mean, he has to figure. I mean, I guess he's on, with Tiffany, which could be an interesting move. But
I still think Tiffany's in trouble.
I don't. Oh no, I think Christian and Aubrey and Devins are in trouble
Yeah,
because
I
I
think
think
Devins has a big
Emily
fucking.
was already what at one point was like, am I better with Ozzy than like Cherie and them are gonna be like now Christian, Ozzy, Devins are concerned. Jonathan's gonna want to get back at them as well. So I look at like Emily, Tiffany, Jonathan teaming up and taking out like I dude, we could have a fucking Suri Ozzy Rizzo triple like finale. Like I think that is like a
Yeah.
real possibility.
Yeah.
Joe is also going to blame them for this. Like I'm worried about Christian and Ozzy right now because Devins at least has an idol.
Right.
Well, we'll see how
I
long
sorry,
that
Christian
We'll
and
see
lasts.
what
Aubrey.
happens there.
I know, I know. It was. Um, you want to play a game?
Yeah.
You want to close it out though?
Close what out?
Oh, I thought the game was for the post show.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I have a thing for
No,
post
no,
show,
no,
but
no, no.
No.
email at unrankedpodcast.com, email unrankedpodcast.com.
MLL.
Or you can go to the show notes.
I don't
And we
know.
have questions. Spiffy says, for karaoke, what's your favorite song to sing that you're really good at? What's your
Don't
favorite
have
song
one.
that you're objectively bad at, but you still sing it because you like it? Or maybe because it's a crowd pleaser.
I'll go with Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Even though I'm not
Uh,
really a karaoke
That's
guy,
what you're
but
good at or bad at?
I'm not good at any of them.
Okay.
So it's just what I
I'm
like
not
to
good
hear.
at any of them. I mean,
Yeah,
I
there we
don't
go.
sing.
Just
I
good.
mean,
It's just like what I like to hear.
the first time I made a huge mistake the first time I ever went to karaoke, because it was I was like, oh my god, this book of things is huge, right? Like it was back when it was just a book. Now usually it's an app, you know.
Right.
Before it's like a book, you got the codes, and I was like, fuck. And there's this song called Mandy by like, it's like double ACC is the band or something. My dad likes the song. I knew it. It was
AC/DC?
the no. Hang on, I forget what the band's name is.
ABBA.
Are you just going with bands that start with A and are letters?
Yeah, 10cc is the name of the band.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the thing is I opened up the book and I was like, I have to go through thousands of pages here, and I was like,
Sure.
boom, I know the very first song by the very first band that's listed, and it's called Mandy by 10cc. The problem, an unbelievably long like instrumental moment at the very end of the song that goes on for like 2 fucking minutes, and so I just remember standing there like I was like, I'm not even like doing a lot of singing because the song isn't very long itself. So that was I was like, never again. My go-to, and the one that I like is in my range and I'm good at and people know and ticks I think most of the boxes, is Bruce Springsteen's Thunder Road is the one I go to. That's my karaoke song.
All
Put a
right.
bullet,
Hell yeah.
put a gun to my head. That's the one I'm picking.
Hell yeah.
What
That's a
about
good
you,
song.
Chris? Alexander Hamilton.
Okay, a song I'm really. I mean, yes, that I would just say.
Oh
Hamilton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say like. Also, by the way, the most recent times I've been doing karaoke is my one friend. He's in his 30s, Alex, and he has a birthday party every year at our other friend's house, which is funny. And it's they always do karaoke, and he also like did like theater and musical theater, so there's a lot of like theater people there.
Shocked.
So a lot of the karaoke is like musicals. So it actually is like the right place for it.
Sure.
A song
right
I really
audience.
like to do is
Yeah.
the song, and you can only do this bit in front of someone once, and then you can't do it in front of that audience again. But put on the song Tequila, where
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
no,
Right.
because you're just waiting the whole time, and you just go. Eventually,
Right.
at some point, you
Tequila.
go Tequila, and then that's
Right,
it. And then there's one more time you'll say, and that's it. It's just twice. It's and so like a lot of people kind of forget the song, and some people like younger people don't necessarily always remember or they're not familiar with it. So when you're just like standing waiting, they're kind of like waiting for it to start, and then you're like a minute in, they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" It plays well the first time. You can't repeat that.
No,
trick.
no, yeah. You
Right?
can't be going to
That's-
the karaoke party every year just doing
Yeah.
tequila.
Yeah, that's a one and done. Yeah. Objectively bad at, I don't know, anything that requires real singing is what I would say. Right? It's like anything that requires me to be like not pitchy. Like, yeah, like,
Yeah, hold
yeah.
a note.
Yeah, how about all the Hamilton songs where there's like singing and not sing talking?
Yeah,
Pretty much,
Chris
or
doing
rap it.
Satisfied. It's not
Yeah.
happening.
Oh God. I mean, it's a great song,
It's a
by the way.
fantastic song.
And I'll sing it on my own, but singing it
Yeah.
for other
Sing in the
people, I
shower.
wouldn't want to do that to you.
Yeah.
Here's a great question that's been answered for you. Narcus says, "Are you guys big readers? If so, what sort of books?" Also, I have a recommendation if you haven't read it already, Dungeon Crawler Carl, which this is, I think, the third time someone has suggested this book to me recently. I think the other person, one of them was also someone who listens. I will check this out because now I've heard of it several times. And when I did look it up, it looked really interesting. Yeah, I mean, these two just talked about two awesome books today on this episode. So there's some recommendations, but I think we've talked about what Alex talks about history books. Tom likes, you also do like a lot of like production history. You like to read, you bring that up a lot. Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff.
We all
like
fiction.
My go-to is sci-fi. Yes.
Yeah. We all read the Annihilation books.
Fucking
or
old.
most of us have read all of the Annihilation books. And then nonfiction as well. I feel like the only thing here we don't read are like romance novels. All right.
No.
Sometimes
Tom, if we were still doing a Patreon, we'd be like Unranked reads A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh yeah. Well, we started though. So we started listening. I think I talked about this. We started listening to one of, not the Court of Thorns, the Iron Flame one or whatever, the fourth wing. And we started, and I was like, okay, this is good. Like, this is fine. Like, the lore here is interesting. And, like, once there's a lot of, like, unspoken, there's, like, a lot of tension, right? Like, romantic tension.
Yep.
Once about halfway through the book, that tension breaks and these characters start fucking. It just takes a 180 into...
Yeah.
It's
just porn.
Just smut the whole time.
It's just audio porn.
Like, all right, this isn't like we're not even thinking about the ramifications of the war that's happening and its effect.
Do you
on the
remember when I
Dragon
edited
Academy.
those? I edited 3
audio porn. I was not familiar with that. I was not familiar with
this. Was like early Unranked. I did like 3.
I don't think you told me.
We had Maddie Fro on very early into the.
Oh wow.
It was
that is
the one time we played Venn
ago.
Diagram and his friend
Venn Diagram.
His friend was doing them as like a voice, and so I got connected and I edited a few. It's weird, man. And after I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, this is too much.
That's so
this
funny.
is weird. So yeah. Great. I am gonna check out Dungeon Crawler Carl. I think that sounds really good. And by the way, I had 5 recommendations for you guys at the end of, so here you go, Narcos. These were my top 5 books for Alex and Tom. I think I recommended Orbitals, the sci-fi book that takes place in a day revolving around the Earth on the International Space Station. I recommended Absolution, the final book from the Annihilation series by Jeff Vandermeer. I recommended Salt, The History of Salt by Mark Kurlansky, which is incredible. I recommended, what were the other 2? Oh, Devotions by Mary Oliver. It's her own personal collection of her 200 favorite poems that she's written. And I recommended Wabi Sabi for Artists, which was a recommendation that Guillermo del Toro gave out. So that is by proxy a Guillermo rec. There you go.
There it is.
All right, you guys want to play a game?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, great. Today, we're going to play Video Game Fantasy League. So we've been doing Video Game Fantasy League since early in Unranked inception. Even before we played, before Fantasy Critic was available, I guess.
Okay.
So I was like, it'd be cool. Because there was something about the way we did it that I preferred over the way Fantasy Critic does, which is we used to be like, oh, you get, I think we were like a Nintendo game, a PlayStation game. And then we also tried it as I was like one racing stuff, because it required us to pick genres and not just the best games. So, it was more like a sports team. And I was like, well, I want to make that I want to do that idea again, but in a truncated version. So what I found are scans from old gaming catalogs. So I have the circular from EB Games in 1997. I have the March edition.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are going to be drafting. You're each going to draft 5 games, one from each category. And I have the old retro review scores from GamePro and from EGM Magazine. And you're going to each pick your best 1997 fantasy league of games. And we're going to see who wins. So you're not guessing the review score, but you are trying to draft the strongest review score game.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So your 5 categories, here's how it's going to work. You have to draft 1 game from CD-ROM Entertainment, 1 game from PC Education.
Yep.
1 from Sony PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
1 from Sega.
Yep.
1 from video games. And that's
Okay.
it. So 5 games. We're going to just go in podcast order. So Alex, here is your draft page. These are the available games. You want to start with CD-ROM, PC,
I'll start
Sony,
with go to the
Sega.
first page, please. No, go to the first page, please. We'll go with the good old Tomb Raider.
Fuck.
Look at that. Look at this guy.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right. So you are getting Tomb Raider for the PlayStation.
No, for the CD-ROM.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking A.
Well, here's the thing.
Is that Red Baron 2?
This is the important thing.
Could
is
be.
the review that's going to happen because this is the DOS
I do have the
version
different
of
platform
Tuna.
ones.
Okay.
I have
All right.
the.
It's fine. Tom,
I have an
don't get
archive,
too-
Tom.
Big difference back in the day. Big.
I
I
have an
know,
archive that
I know,
has
but
all of
don't,
it.
you
It's
know.
all broken up by. So I have CD-ROM is for
Yeah,
Alex.
but also, Tom, don't be thinking too hard about it.
All right. I'm not going to pick from this section. Nope. Yes. Right here.
You
PlayStation.
want, okay.
Yep. Fuck. Next, Sega.
So you're not going to be picking from.
No. I mean, Tomb Raider was the slam dunk pick. All right. Next page, please. Fucking A.
The last page is just video games, which has a bunch of different things. It has 3DO. It has
Fucking
Sega
hell.
Saturn,
Oh.
Sega PlayStation, Sony PlayStation.
Oh, God. I bet that 3DO Wolfenstein is shit.
Switch for Nintendo 64?
Need for Speed 2. For the PlayStation.
This is the RF switch.
Need for Speed 2.
Okay.
Look at this- look at
Where?
this.
Look at that
which
TV, dude.
I
Holy
know.
fuck.
Tom? What is the Need for Speed for?
Look on the
Video
top
games.
left. It's PlayStation.
Okay.
Need for Speed
Great.
2. All right. That's my pick.
All right, Alex, where do you want to go?
What was after CD-ROM? Just go back to the beginning.
All right, so it's CD-ROM, education games, PlayStation games, Sega games,
All right, go to education,
video
please.
games. You also have, again,
How
no
do
one's
you
picked from
pick this?
PlayStation.
Yeah. What the
Or
fuck are you
Sega.
doing? Go back.
Okay. Ooh, Arthur's reading. Right?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to take that. Give me Arthur's
You
reading
have
race.
reviews for every single one of these?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You know what? It's possible. I'll tell you right now.
Here we
I'll tell you right now. I did check a lot of these. I didn't check Italian Now.
Yeah, I was
So don't
gonna
check
s-
Italian now, but I
so
also,
it's
like, that one's not a
config-
game.
I was thinking about Italian
Yeah.
I was thinking that's what I wanted to go with. That's what Tuna was feeling, I think. What about Law Library Tuna? Soft sauce. What are you thinking? You got to pick
I went
some.
with I did. I said Arthur.
He went with Arthur's
Arthur's
reading race.
Okay.
with Arthur.
Chris, can we tab
Because Tom,
over-
if for most of these games, if it's not like from EGM or GamePro, like there is online a review score. So like I'm just gonna get like the Amazon review score or like
Oh, God.
the Metacritic if it's somewhere like that. But
Okay. Next page, please.
okay, PlayStation.
Yeah. Wipeout XL.
Oh, nice.
What did he
Didn't see that
get?
the first time? Wipeout.
Wipeout XL.
I thought you said white power.
I don't know though, because it's not the OG Wipeout, so I have no idea if.
It's the extra large Wipeout.
Yeah. But I'm hoping that it.
All right,
All
I'm
right,
going to
Alex.
stay here at PlayStation NBA
Okay.
Shoot Out.
All right, Tom. You've still got
Sega. Let's
CD
go to
or
the Sega
Sega?
page so I can have
first pick.
full pick. Like, look at that. They sold two. Firstly, look how cheap the controllers were. I mean, granted, they were cheap, made, but
Mhm.
also crazy
20
that they were
bucks.
like, here's one with 6 buttons, here's ones with 3. Like, what are you talking about? Fuck, dude. Wow, the Nomad was only $140. Damn, dude. How does this math work out? I guess just like materials, which is so much cheaper.
They also, Tom, they didn't have, lithium ion batteries in them. They didn't have like fucking
Sure,
memory in them. They didn't have
yeah.
rumble. They didn't have wireless.
Ugh. I'm just gonna go. Oh, God, fuck it. Sonic 3D Blast on the Genesis, not on the Saturn.
Okay.
Stick here for me for Sega. Wait, can I get Genesis system with Sonic and Knuckles?
You can get the game.
All right, Sonic and Knuckles.
Fuck, dude. I didn't even. Fuck that. Are you serious? God fucking damn it. Okay, whatever.
Sorry, I just assumed it was.
No, it's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, do you want education or CD, Tom?
I mean, at this point, I'll do CD.
Well, Tom, you have Emperor of the Fading Suns, Obsidian, Science Fiction, The Ultimate Collection.
You saying the names out loud doesn't
This
The
is
Pandora
help me.
Directive,
Yeah.
Sega
does
Rally
this-
Championship,
Yeah.
Sierra Bright Right. Oh, Birthright,
I'm just gonna go with Power F1 because it's IDOS.
Power F1.
And it's the only fucking developer that's still making games. Oh, well, we'll
I'll
see.
be honest with you. Now that you've said that, I'm surprised because you can't change it. You didn't pick Sega Rally Championship just because it's Sega.
Mm.
I don't know the scores. I'm gonna have to look them up. I do have them on a big spreadsheet though. Alex, final
What's-
pick. You have video games.
All right, please go to video games.
You cannot pick.
We have Need for Speed 2. That was taken. We have
I
Wing
picked,
Commander
yeah.
I
4.
see. Oh.
We have Battle
Mhm.
Stations, which looks like Battleship of some kind. FIFA Soccer 64. It's only N64.
I played Alone in the Dark too. And by played, I mean I played for like 10 minutes before I didn't understand anything I was supposed to do. I'm gonna go with FIFA.
Okay, FIFA Soccer 64. I think that's a really good grab.
Thanks.
I don't know how good those games were back then. Tom, your final pick is the education game.
Let's go. You know what? I bet those Disney interactive games weren't half bad. Let's do Hunchback of Notre Dame or Notre Dame, as you would say. Animated storybook. Scratch it. Sorry, Barbie fashion designer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Final pick. That's an actual game.
this is going to be very, very close. I haven't added up the scores. I'm going to do it this
How
moment.
is that even
was-
possible? You're making shit up? What's going on here?
All right, so we're going to start with the CD
No.
round. Alex has
That was
Tomb
like
Raider.
That was like when Coach was like, I have to tell Tiffany that I didn't vote for her.
Right.
Or that I wasn't controlling the vote. And Coach
Right.
is like, I didn't tell people to vote for you. And she goes, okay, so who did? And he was completely unprepared. He just sat there, said nothing. He was like,
Uh,
no.
Well, I was just looking at the scores, trying to do the mental math, and then I was like, I should just add them up.
you don't have Excel that you could just like do the cells and be done?
No, because I didn't do it in cells, and I don't have
Mm.
I don't have Excel.
Oh,
Google
okay.
Sheets.
All right, Google Sheets probably does the same goddamn thing.
Sure, that's true. You know what? I will next time.
I mean, that's how
Use
I
Google
do.
Sheets.
That's how I've been doing the
Whoa.
challenges.
Okay, CD-ROM. Tuna has Tomb Raider. Tom had
Mhm.
F1. Tuna's coming
Yeah.
in with 9 points
Wow.
out of 10 on Tomb Raider for CD-ROM, which, by the way, is the only Tomb Raider other than the first reboot that they did recently that I've played. I've only played those 2 games. That was a cool ass game though. Tom, 7 for Power F1. 7 for Power F1. So
Mm,
Tuna's starting with a nice strong lead there. Second round.
thank you.
Education. Arthur's Reading Race Alex, we do have to go at when the scores are out of 5. We are going to double them. That was a
Yeah.
4.25, which becomes an
Oh, wow.
8.5. So that's nice.
Jesus.
And Tom, very close, not far away, an 8 for Barbie Fashion Designer, which is apparently like it. You're right. That is a game. It is actually like
wait. I mean, you're just pulling.
I'm not.
Reviews.
I have. Okay, so I have a magazine review score archive that has.
No, I know. I saw the 4.2 for Arthur on classicreload.com. Apparently, is what I just saw.
Yeah, no, it's. I did say I'm just gonna Google some of them. And that's the education ones, which, by the way, I'm just not going to do the education ones again.
We're gonna like. I think you're gonna like today's game, Tuna. I think you're gonna like it.
You know what, Tom? When I included the education ones, I was like, "Oh, this is fun." And then, but Barbie absolutely has real review scores. Next up, NBA Shootout 97 for the PlayStation.
Tom
This is
also. He also wanted to do Italian now. What are we gonna do?
Wait, what?
Game's ruined if someone picks
Oh, wait.
Italian now.
No.
What are we gonna do?
You can't pick that one. You can't pick that one.
But I want an Italian now.
To be honest, Tom, I meant to when I first looked at these, right? And I looked at all the games.
It's my Italian.
I
and
meant to
want
tell
it
you,
now.
don't pick any of the like storybook games, which includes
my
Arthur. But I didn't even realize it. And then when Alex picked it, I was like, fuck, just whatever.
God.
I meant
You would've
to
had to
only
have
include the
eliminated,
actual
like,
games.
90% of that page.
Well, on the right-hand page. The left-hand page would have been
my
fine.
God.
Left-hand
All
page
right.
would have been fine.
Okay, so what's happening now? Just PlayStation?
Also, I feel like Chris
PlayStation,
made up on
NBA Shootout, 9.
Okay.
I also feel like Chris made up the part where I went, wait, the Sega system with the Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, he was like, oh, you can just pick the game.
No, because one of the original flyers I was going to use, but they didn't have enough different categories. They had the combo ones where it's like you can get a 2-pack or you can get this or this with the deal, and I was like, well, they can pick either game. Like they don't get both if they draft that. So when you asked about the console, I was like, yeah, like if the game that game was probably listed in the magazine somewhere else, like as a duplicate, because I noticed that on the couple magazines I was looking through. That the game package with the console is usually also available separately on the page. So Tom, Alex, you got a 9
Yeah.
for NBA
So I don't know how
Shootout.
this is close. I'm
Tom got a
beating him on
10 for Wipeout
What?
XL. Yes. Tom got a 10 for
What?
Wipeout XL.
What?
Sega Genesis, Sonic and Knuckles. Alex, you got
Googling
a
that.
5.
out of.
Sorry, a 9.5. I had the cursor over it. Sega Genesis, Sonic and Knuckles. You got a 9.5. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And what did I get?
God damn it.
You have Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, for the Genesis.
Yeah, that's a 7.5.
Okay. I
And
don't think
finally,
we can come back. to
FIFA Soccer 64
Yeah.
versus PlayStation Need for Speed 2. FIFA Soccer 64, you got a 4
it. Oof.
Out of.
out of 10. They're all out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Oh, wow.
And Tom,
No, I don't think so.
PlayStation Need for Speed 2, you got a 6.5,
Yeah,
making the
not enough.
totals for
I'm good.
Alex 40 and Tom 39. 1 point difference.
39. Fuck.
1 point
If
spread.
only FIFA 64 had been shit.
All right,
more
I'm not going to
shit.
include EDU. I will double check all the games to make sure they have the actual magazine
that
review
was
score the
really
next
funny,
time.
though.
Yeah, do
Um,
some fucking work.
I
Jesus
did a lot of
Christ.
work fucking finding this and putting it together, but at the same time, the cross referencing takes too long. So I will actually just
Ugh.
pull all the games first, so I have the
Wait a
things
minute.
and add them up quickly.
I'm looking at Wipeout XL. There's tons of different rankings for this.
Uh-huh.
Aggregators game rankings is
Uh-huh.
95. but
Uh-huh.
I'm
like
not
on-
using a website. I'm using
I'm on
the
fucking-
magazine.
I'm on goddamn fucking
He
Wikipedia.
picked
So
the scores that he wanted to use. So
That's what I said. Yeah.
So there you go.
Wipeout.
You-
Famitsu.
You won.
Yeah, but
I
I
know.
want to make sure we
So,
establish.
Alex, I did establish that I
Yeah.
was going to use EGM first, and if it's not on EGM, I'm going to use GamePro, and if it's not on that, I'm going to
Yeah.
Google it, and I'm going to go with the best
Yeah.
source available. That's the order. EGM does not have a review for Wipeout. GamePro and EGM, a lot of the times multiple reviewers will do it, so I will take the average score, which we have listed here. GamePro, all four review scores are 5 out of 5.
All right, fine.
GamePro, it's issue 98 if you want to look it up. Bitch. You won!
Barely.
You won the game. All right, Tuna.
I clearly won that game in a landslide. I won all the points. I won every single game. There was no one better than me. Florida was good. Florida was fun. Tom's been playing Pragmata. It's his game of the year so far as of April 17th, 2026. That could change. And Chris is growing out his hair. It's getting longer by the day, as hair does. He's also thinking.
I'm thinking about to watch the Pit finale.
Right, the Pit. What else we talk about? Fuck it.
Stay unranked.
And
suck it.